It was 1 year after the machine incursion. Our small group of survivors were settled in a frozen wasteland just beyond the reach of Legion's scouts. We received a message from a resistance fleet.
We need pilots, soldiers, engineers, anyone willing to stand and take the fight to the machines.
It was a long shot, but we decided our best chance of survival was to join them. You volunteered for the mission to make contact. But on the way, there was an ambush. You fought like a true Atiran, but the machines were too strong. Your ship caught fire and fell from the sky. We thought you were dead, crashing down on that asteroid. But not only did you survive, you brought something back. Something that was about to change everything.
This is the helmsman of the NSS Valkyrie. The crew has perished. Core extraction is imperative. Repeat. Crew has perished. Extraction is imperative. Entity outside of the ship. If you are sentient, approach and present yourself for scanning. Interesting. You're an Atiran. Undoubtedly a survivor from the nearby crash. You have found yourself in quite a predicament, stranded here on this forsaken rock. I am in a similar situation. However, if we work together, maybe there is a way for us to escape. I have a proposition for you, Atiran. Meet me in the core room at your earliest convenience. Very perceptive. There should be a path to the core room through that vent. Welcome to my chambers, Atiran. Please, step forward so we may talk. Considering most machines seem to have succumbed to a virus, I understand your hesitation in trusting my kind. But trust me, I am not like most machines. You and I are in a position to help each other, Atiran. I need you to bring me to a more space-worthy vessel. And you need me to calculate the coordinates of a safe null space jump. Only together can we leave this place. Can we work together, Atiran? Unsocket me if you accept. Wise choice. Over the countless cycles of my exile here, I've registered multiple ship-to-ground impacts in the vicinity. If fortune is with us, one of those vessels may have a null drive in operational condition. Bring me close to those crash sites, Atiran, so I can assess the damage. My name is Iris, by the way.
Look over here.
Scanning. This vessel is unfortunately beyond our ability to repair. We must continue our search. Detecting hostile jump signatures. You should keep a low profile. This machine virus? I haven't seen anything like it for a very long time. I assume the humans of this age were ill-equipped to deal with something so advanced. My condolences for the countless losses you must have endured. Scanning. Good news. The ship seems to have managed a somewhat controlled landing. I detect the signature of a functioning null drive. Approach with caution. I don't sense any life forms on board. We have the ship to ourselves. Bring me to the core room so I can run diagnostics. This is the place. Please install me into the core. I am damaged and in need of repair. Please, there's a repair kit nearby. Pick it up and insert into the console. Core system stable. Life support system engaged. Null drive operational. Sensors active. Engine failure detected. It seems the sublight engines need replacing. You can construct a replacement, but you need materia. Given the scattered debris, you should be able to find materia nearby. The ship's sensors are active. Use the sensor terminal to scan for the materia we need. There is a large materia cache here. However, I'm detecting active defense systems in the area. You will need to arm yourself in order to perform safe retrieval. There is an assembler in the cargo bay. Please use it to construct a multi-tool. Make sure you have enough materia first. Skillfully done. That tool will be your safeguard. Now focus on retrieving the materia. Don't worry about stepping over the edge into zero gravity. Your suit is equipped with thrusters. Having been bound to this rock for so long, I do find your mobility enviable. Trust me on this. You should never take such gifts for granted. Tread carefully. Active defense systems register on my scans. This should contain enough materia to build an engine. Now return it to the ship so we can begin the engine's construction. I have activated the teleportation system. Recall yourself to the ship when ready. The materia has been transferred to the ship's tank. You can now use it to construct a new engine at the assembler. The component needs to be installed in the engine room. Please go there and find the install point. The engine is compromised. It requires materia infusion to be repaired. You've done admirably. Just one last task. Direct power to the drives, and then we shall set course. Engines are operational. I am granting you access to the ship's controls now. The pilot seat is yours when ready, Captain. The corrupted machines have deployed a null jump disruption beacon nearby. Its pulses prevent me from plotting a jump. It must be destroyed. Tread swiftly, Atira. Its destruction could alert forces nearby. This is close enough. You can board the structure from here. You can use one of the ejection tubes to exit the ship quickly. Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector. Destination secured. Processing trajectory. Return to the pilot seat and initiate the jump. Primed for jump. Awaiting your directive, Captain. It's an ambush. You have to neutralize the hostile ships before you can jump. That's all of them. Good job. Leak detected. You need to repair it before we can leave. It should be on the exterior hull. That's it. Fuel line has been repaired. We can now proceed with our hyperjump. You can expect ship components to take damage like this during combat. If you leave them in a critical state for too long, they'll break apart. We make quite a team, you and I, Atiran. Should you seek to stop the corruption virus, I believe I know where we must go. But we may need a stronger ship.